Welcome to Excel's Learning Hub. For today's blog, we'll conduct an interview about politeness theory in culture's perspective. Let's get started.
My name is Cyril Angie Andes from Ohio College of Arts, Sciences, and Technology.
What preference when someone addresses you at talk or talk to them?
If someone addresses a talk with me or talk to them, I start with a greeting like good morning mom or good morning sir. That's showing respect to another and also keep a low profile as always when it comes to conversation.
Hi, I'm Robert Galon, graduated at Guimaras State University.
What preference when someone addresses you at talk or talk to them?
If someone addresses me or talk to them, I started with the greetings good morning or good afternoon, and I always maintain proper posture and positive face.
Chifay Gani, a junior high school teacher of the Pasig Integrated School.
What preference when someone addresses you at talk or talk to them?
If someone addresses a talk with me or talk to them, I started with proper greetings. I always maintain as friendly without being artificial.
Do you generally want to be appealed by their positive face or negative face?
I want to be appealed by someone with positive face so that I can build a nice conversation with my peers or one another. And also, I want to be approached with greeting like Mayong Adlaw or Mayong Hapon. That shows politeness, which is being imbued in our culture or as a Filipino. Formality in public places and informality in group peer conversation, which respecting my privacy and also their privacy.
Do you generally want to be appealed by their positive face or negative face?
I want appealed by someone with positive so that I can make nice conversation, and it depends upon the situation. I want to be approached by saying good morning or good afternoon. That shows the respect as a core value of a Filipino people. For formality, if in public, and formality if in group or private place.
Do you generally want to be appealed by their positive face or negative face?
Actually, I want a positive face to make a great conversation and approach by a positive face and by saying some proper greetings like good morning ma'am, how are you, kumusta, may buntag. Formality in public places like school or market, and informality in a peer gathering.
What common instances do you want to be in and among the group, and when do you want to keep your personal space?
I prefer with conversation because we have this in our culture that word but not a reality. We have one another, and also in conversation, I can express myself to them. And in terms of personal space, I share it with my peer because so that they can help me with
What common instances do you want to be in and among the group, and when do you want to keep your personal space?
I prefer with a group conversation because I can show my real self. In terms of personal space, I distance myself because I want to solve my problem with all my efforts. Example, as gathering for personal space for personal problems.
What common instances do you want to be in and among the group, and when do you want to keep your personal space?
I prefer with group conversation because I can engage myself with one another, and in terms of a personal space, I can share my problems with my friends and as our culture for bayanihan or walayunan can be imbued in our community.
Being polite means being aware and respecting other people, building relationship and rapport. Based on the conducted interview result, do you want to be approached with positive face, and proper salutation or proper greetings like maayong buntag, maayong hapon, and complimentary closing like please and kindly. As we all know, Filipino is being known about being hospitable in other culture. And also Filipino is good in establishing communication and a consensus in leading a group cohesiveness that sharing information without hurting others. Face-to-face interaction and multi-process of communication like pakikisama, pagpapahalaga, that is why politeness theory is very important to maintain the universality of an individual positive and negative faces that once in a certain culture. And politeness theory, on the other hand, is to mitigate the negative interaction and threats. And that concludes our blog for this day about politeness theory on culture's perspective. Stay updated on the latest video on our YouTube channel, Excel's Learning Hub.